How am I muted? Oh my god, what is up with tech today, and why is it being a pain in the ass? Why? Literally, look. Why is it broke? It's not that big of a deal, bro. Let it go. You'll fix it another time. Let's play Sims. Oh, some days. See, can't even eat my candy. I'm literally. Still no sound. There should be sound. Yeah. Are you still recording? Yes, because that is no, actually, because well, I don't know if I'm still recording. I've never had my OBS crash. It's usually The Sims that crashes. I'm gonna check if a new recording started. Otherwise, I'll do manual. What is up today? Yeah, it started a new recording. Finally, thank you for asking me to check though. Okay, so we have the first part, and this is the part for now. Yeah, it's working. Okay, good. So we're recording. Nice, I guess. But you know what? I'm scared. So I'm just gonna start a second recording. Because I don't trust this shit anymore. The mod mansion is so cursed. My stream crashed, Liv. Well, not even my stream. My OBS crashed. I was trying to fix the cat cam to show the raiders that Toot is being ridiculously cute. And then my OBS just said, no, that's too much ginger on one screen. We cannot deal with this. We're not equipped for this amount of cuteness today. And then it just crashed. But we're back now. And I started a recording as a backup because we're not losing any more of this build. You are please, you're all good, Noah. Literally, I don't even want to hear it. I hope college is going well. Let's go, Guillotor. 146 times so many. Um. But yeah, we're gonna work on Charlotte's room. So, like I said, Charlotte said that she prefers to have something neutral. So I think I'm gonna go for pretty neutral, like walls and floor. And then we're gonna just decorate and make it really cozy. It feels so weird being surrounded by 18-year-olds. That's valid. I can imagine that. Also, by the way, Malin, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, practice some self-care, please make sure to do that. For everyone who came with that raid, if you want to hang out, you're super welcome to do so, of course. I'm sorry for the chaotic start, but we are trying to finish a build. I know it doesn't look finished, but this mod mansion is very cursed. We already lost 8 months of building, so I went back to the shell to finish the last couple of rooms. I am making a big house where all of my moderators will have a personalized room in the house. And we are working on the final room for my moderator, Charlotte. And Charlotte is a big reader, has 2 kids, a cat and a dog, and a husband now. They recently got married. And this is her room. And she shares a bathroom over here together with my mod Esther, who also has a room in this version of the house. And then one of the other rooms that we made in this version of the house is for my moderator, Abu. And what I basically did is I asked them a bunch of questions about their preferences and, I don't know, like their hobbies, favorite colors, stuff like that. And then I'm gonna make like customized bedrooms for them. So that's what I'm working on, and this is the last room, and like I said, this build has been cursed. We already lost all the progress once. So I'm a little bit shaky when it comes to this build, because I'm also making a YouTube series out of it. So yeah. Ooh, enjoy carbonara, and thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Been barely conscious on the floor. Oh no. That really sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that, Pastel. I'm so sorry. Um Why does a YouTube video have to take off exactly a week before you went back to college? Oh yeah, that's sucky timing. That is definitely sucky timing. I'm so sorry. It's like exactly at the moment that you don't have a lot of time to do stuff with it. Mm, okay. I've also had that happen where I had like a YouTube video have like a big error in it while I was on holiday. I'm like, why does this happen now? Like, of all the times this can happen, why does it have to exactly happen when I'm not home at my PC? Um, yeah, the timing to capitalize is abysmal. Exactly. It's like, please, YouTube, could you have done this like any other week? Any other week. Mm, I might still try to incorporate the blues in here. Mm, mm, mm. But just not too much. But since her favorite color is blue, I would also feel weird if she had like no blue in her house. She says she prefers more neutral, but I think we can combine the two. Like, I guess you can go not necessarily this bed, but like if you go for a lighter blue or something, you can mix it in really nicely, I think. Also, I love how this bed is a blue swatch. Like, where is the blue in this bed? Like, please tell me. Um, oh yeah, that could be cute. Like blue stuff for the cats and the dogs. That is actually really nice. Like, for instance, she probably wouldn't have a blue bed frame, but she could have like a blue like sheet on it, right? So maybe I go for like a neutral bed frame. This is actually a really pretty bed frame. But why does it Oh no, it's not in the floor. For a second I was like, why does it look like it's in the floor? Ooh, that's actually really pretty. Also, hi Ellie, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. This is actually really nice. Oh my god, that's really cute. Not really for like Charlotte's bedroom, but it's very cute. Um Oh, hold on. I might actually use this one. I don't know why, but it's the feeling is saying Charlotte more. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, thank you. We had a little stream crash, but we're back. Going strong. Um Also, I don't exactly know if I want to have the bed like specifically here. Um Sorry, I just tried to click something open and then it went away again. And then I opened it again. This is pretty, right? That's what I'm saying. I think it's really nice. Actually, maybe it is a really good spot for the bed because then we have all of this wall space to work with for the bookcases and things. And for like her bigger for like her setup and things. Actually like it. Um I do feel like because this is such a big bedroom, we're going to have to use some smarter spacing. Um to make sure that the room doesn't feel I don't know, too cluttery because it's one big open space if that makes any sense. And now I'm trying to find a rug that is like mostly neutral colored but has like hints of blue in it. Wish me luck. I was thinking maybe something like this. That could work actually. Mm, also pretty but too busy, I think. Um I know, right? It's always really cute if I see people in Twitch chat like recognizing each other. Even though very often I know that those people know each other and that they've interacted, I still think it's like super cute. Okay, it would be great if this is slightly bigger. Perfect. Mm, right, Pastel? Right? That's exactly what I always envision. Okay, so she says that she likes to have a lot of family photos. And it's very tempting to use this, but the problem is this one obviously doesn't have any photos in it. So I could either have this and then she would add like photos herself. Or I could go onto the gallery. What is this called? It's photo collage. I could see if people have added it with family photos in it. Mm, It says unlocked. That's the problem. This is an unlockable item. So maybe people have just uploaded it to the gallery like empty. That bed is gorgeous, right? That's what I'm thinking. I think that one's from Peacemaker, maybe. Oh, gallery is having issues today. Okay. Well, I guess then the answer is we're not doing that. Um, you know what would be really nice? If you could search within a category. I'm just realizing now, I'm like, I would love to just see the family portraits. Have you created your mods in cast? No. Um, I don't feel comfortable creating real people in cast. Main reason, I'm really bad at cast. Like, I have always been a Sims builder. I enjoy an occasional cast thingy where I give like a makeover to one of my legacy Sims, but I I'm really, really bad at cast. And I also don't enjoy it. Like I don't have the patience for it, which is ironic because I feel like a lot of people don't have the patience for building and I can build for hours. But I don't know. I'm never able to really recreate what I want. And I also feel like I would feel super conscious to insult someone. Like what if I don't know, give them a certain nose shape or something and they're like, "Oh my god, do you think that my nose looks like that?" And like that's my insecurity or, something like that. I don't know. So, I don't know. I've just never felt comfortable making real people in The Sims. Uh, no, that's also fair, Pastel. I think I also have a little bit of face blindness because I just genuinely don't see certain things. Dressing Sims, yeah, when the Sim is already existing. But like people that go into like hours upon hours of all the details of someone's face, I'm like, that is hella impressive, but I could never. Um, um, on its own feels right. No, that makes total sense. Literally, that is me when I try to create make my sim self. I do like the features. I'm like, oh, the nose is correct. But then when I see everything together, I'm like, yeah, that doesn't look like me. Is it Noah? Really? I never realized that, but that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, I don't think we actually have any wall portraits, like family portraits. I think there is like some in the game. I know they exist, but those all have like really old photos, which I also don't think works. Like the little gallery walls. I think there's one with one of the newer kits that has a lot of pictures in it. I know that I think it's the Don Lothario or the Bella Goth kit came with like standing photo frames. So I'm thinking maybe I'll use those. But then I'm just gonna have to filter by the kits. Is it the Casanova one? And then show all? Yeah, this one. Like, obviously, that's not really Charlotte's family picture. Like, it's. But I guess we could use it as such. Maybe like family holidays, something like that. Because she specifically requested family photos. I would feel weird not using anything at all. Uh, right, Nymphflora? Exactly. Exactly. And I think I would just feel too self-conscious. Like, I would be scared that I would insult someone. And that would, even if I didn't actually insult someone, I would feel so much pressure because of that that I don't think I would enjoy the process of it. Also, Rage, hi, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And also with the mod mansion, because I have so many mods, I would never be able to play with them as a household either. Because I have more than 8 mods. So, you know what? Maybe we do a plastic plant, because Charlotte says that she kills every plant. Um, little alarm clock. Okay, so we have family photos, and I do like the photo frames. I think it is nice. They're just empty, but we can envision that there's actually photos here, right? Like, I think that's actually super cute. Um, yes. I've seen that too, and I think it's actually pretty cool. I personally wouldn't take the time to do that. But I do think it is kind of amazing. Like, it looks really cool. And I love that other people are doing that because then you can just upload it to the gallery and, other people can download it if they want to. Um, actually really think that having such a big mirror here is super nice. I also want to get like a little cabinet at the end of the bed. Or maybe like a bench like this. I think that's really cute. Um, and then maybe we can add like another small plant in between here too. Again, a fake plant per Charlotte's request. Ooh, we could go for a hanging plant. That's actually really cute. Although that is that hanging from the ceiling? Hold on. Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. Oh, that's nice. I actually like that. Let's save. Just to be sure. And then the reason I wanted to have a big mirror here is because I was thinking of maybe adding a wardrobe here. Um, and obviously, technically, Charlotte lives with her husband, right? So they share a bedroom, which means that they have double the amount of clothes as well. Um, I just feel like that feels a little bit awkward, maybe with the door. At the same time, that does split up the room nicely. Like, if I go like this, that sort of creates a little bit of a separation between this part of the room and this part of the room. Which I'm not mad about. Mm, just gonna try to, like, align them. Yeah, it's kind of like a divider. It sort of creates a bedroom area and a bit more of maybe like a streaming living room area setup. And especially because they're with two, it makes sense that they would have a bit. Oh, that's the second time I do that today. It's been a while that I've been making this many stupid mistakes in one stream. Remember when I was in the beginning of stream when everything was super smooth and I was like doing two bathrooms and I was like working so fast? Yeah, I think stream was like, Ro, you're going too fast. You're not supposed to be a fast builder in The Sims. Get back into your lane. Like, this is not you. Mm, okay. The reason I was going here is because I wanted to add doors. Mm, because I do think with this amount of oh wait, does this cabinet doesn't come with doors? Wait, does a lavish not come with doors? Oh no, it didn't happen. Was a mistake. Um, a lucid dream. That's what I meant. Wasn't real. Also, you know what got delivered right before I went on break? Um, finally, the stuff that I ordered for the cats. So for anyone who was here last week, you might have heard me talk about this. Um, but like I ordered a bunch of things for my cats. Like a new scratching pole and like a cat tree. Yeah, the flower thingy and also like the toys and stuff. And it was supposed to be delivered last week. And then the mailman just fucked up. Like he just did not ring the doorbell and then said that we weren't home. It took until now for them to have another try to deliver it. Like, actually ridiculous that it took this long. You got ads on Instagram. See, internet is listening to everything. But yeah, I'm very excited to get the flower thingy into or like actually use the flower thingy. For anyone wondering, it's like a cat tree in the shape of a flower, and it's actually beautiful. Like, it's so nice. And it's not super big, so we can add it in the living room. Um, Also, I feel like I need to sneeze. I'm actually proud of myself for muting on time. Oh my god, I'm happy that I muted though, because that was such a loud sneeze. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, thank you. Um, okay. We have one side sort of filled with clothes. But I think I'm gonna need more than what came with this pack to fill this wardrobe. So we're gonna just continue here and use the other things, the other items that I have, like the other clothes, because we have 2 more lines to fill here as well. Um, let's get that in a different color. That is nice though. I think it looks cute. Um, okay, that bag is not supposed to go on. I was thinking that could go like in the wardrobe, but it doesn't slot to anything, so that doesn't work. That one does. I was about to say I remember there was one that does slot though, so. Oh, there's an open suitcase. How cute. Another bag. Oh wait, we have even more clothes here. So many hanging clothes. Me goody. Then maybe these shoes should go here actually. And then let's get rid of this one and get this item with like the pants and the skirts and stuff. I think that's cute. I always feel like filling a wardrobe in The Sims is so much work. Even though I'm always happy with the end result, I'm always happy I do it. Because it looks good. It's so much work. Mm. Let's go and find some more clutter. If my library wants to load. Okay, I'm going to put this on my screen here because I keep wanting to check something and then like I open it on my main monitor, but it blocks my game and it's annoying. Um, let's go into decoration, clutter. Let's make the library extend a bit. Okay, we definitely could do with a couple more shoes, I think. There we go. Um, maybe some more boxes. Charlotte also said that she doesn't own a lot of stuff, but she still considers herself to be messy. And I feel like with a bigger family and like kids and stuff, it is easy just to sort of accumulate boxes of things in places. Although I think that is floating. Yeah, it is. There we go. That looks better. Um, I know we have those little baskets that I think came with Dream Home Decorator or even like these boxes. Hold on. You sort of just have like different boxes with shit in it. Just because you need to store it somewhere. Mm. Let's go for this over there, and then we can have some t-shirts even up here. There we go. That's actually nice. I like that. The only thing that I don't like is how the lighting makes this look so much darker than this, even though it's actually not darker. Like, it's the exact same swatch. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but alas. I guess we have to work with it for now. Um, maybe getting another little rug in front might be cute. And then there is something that I do want to add because I feel like this room right now doesn't have a lot of like, I don't know, features that stand out. And when I talked earlier about her having like a relatively Nordic house, she has one of those walls that sort of has wood on the inside, I guess is the best way to describe it. And it's one of those things that I feel like you only see in Scandinavia, kind of like this. So I might want to add that in one of her, like as one of the feature walls, because it's also quite neutral and I do think it looks super pretty. Also, Amanda, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so, so well. Let's see. Light. No. Lightning. Let's get another ceiling light because um and then let's get a small one over here and like change the lighting color to be warmer. Yeah, that's nice. I want that wall IRL. It is pretty, right? Okay. Um I like this, I think. It's cute. But I want to see if I have anything maybe like that I can hang over here. Hi, Charlotte. Hello, hello. I'm working on your bedroom. And I hope you like it. Look, this is what I have so far. We have like family photos on the wall, even though the frames are empty. And then we have like some family photos next to the bed. And then you said that your favorite color is blue. So I tried to integrate some blue. I gave you fake plants. Don't worry. You don't have to take care of them. They're plastic. And I made sure that you have enough like closet space because obviously you're sharing your bedroom with Tom. So I have to make sure that you get like have enough space. And there's a bunch of clutter in here because you said that even though you don't have a lot of stuff, you still consider yourself a bit messy. So I tried to add just like a bunch of random stuff everywhere. Um and on this side, I'm gonna make like a really cozy reading nook with all your books, and I'm gonna do like a streaming setup and stuff. So that's the plan for now. I hope you like it so far. And I tried to add like a little bit of a separation with the wardrobes. You love this? Perfect. Let's go. That's what I was hoping that you would love this. But of course, it's nice to hear that you actually like it. Um, but I feel like for the reading nook, we need something like ultimately cozy. Um, Tom can get like one drawer, and the rest is all yours. Also, so welcome in. It's good to see you. So I really like this one. I know that color. I have used this in Chris's room already. I don't know. It's just, it is so cute. I don't know if I have one that goes the other way though, because otherwise I would like make it a corner. I guess I could still do that. Like that just looks so cozy. Like I kind of love that. Although now they have a different color. That's annoying. Although, I don't know. The different color doesn't even show that much. I like it more that the blankets and the pillows are different colors. And it could just be Sims lighting that they have slightly different colors. But I feel like that is like ultimately cozy. And then you have some natural light when you're reading. But obviously in evening time, you still need a big light so you can read as well. So let's make sure that you have like a nice, oh, I like that. The texture is a bit alpha. I don't know if I like that. I don't like it actually. It's meant to be like that? Okay, good. I was also thinking that, but I'm happy that you're also thinking that. I was like, what is this? But it's just an umbrella with a light. I was thinking this, but maybe not. Maybe not. I'm trying to find like a good standing light. Maybe this one. Yeah, that's nice. Because that also shines like a light very specifically on this area. Because then if you're reading at night, you still have some really solid light. And then I'm actually tempted to use the bookcases from the business kit, like the businesses and hobbies pack. Because I really like how if you use the different variants, it looks like you have like your books on display. But at the same time, it's not super neatly organized. Send you ooh, thank you. Wait, that looks so cozy. Okay, I can actually add some of the feature of this reading nook. Like I can add that little table with books, I think. I think I have something similar in my game. So then we have like your bigger bookcases, but then you also have like your small little bookcase next to it. And I see you have some candles. I don't know if they're real candles, but I like that. Um that's your TBR. Okay, so we're gonna give you a TBR cart. Honestly, that is kind of perfect. Let's be real. Every reader needs a TBR, bucket, card, something. Um, I have a little crate, my TBR crate, but I feel like any reader has like a little stack somewhere where they're like, oh, this is all the things I still want to read. Can I have this like go around the corner? Maybe if I flip them around. So it looks like the books are kind of. Yeah, that works. I like it. Like it only glitches a little bit here, but I think it's actually really cute if it goes around the corner like that. I think the one that I'm talking about is somewhere in here. I remember using it in Mix Room as well, but I can't really go back and copy pasta it from Mix Room because that room no longer exists. It's not this one. It's a different one. Hold on. Wait, but I also have this one. Yours also has wheels. I might use that one actually. Hmm. Trying to find it's like a little cabinet with two shelves or three maybe. It's very basic, very simple, but I want to make sure that I can add books into it. But let's check if I can add books into this because that would actually be kind of perfect. Okay, see that stack of books is just okay, but that works. Uh, oh, that's frustrating. That clip's like not in the middle. Do you see that? That's really frustrating. Okay, but I guess if I add this here, I can maybe just freewheel it a little bit. Because I do like the look of that. Like, it really looks like this is your little crate of books that you plan to read anytime soon. Oh, that looks cute. Hold on, it just needs to go a little bit forward because it's clipping with the curtain. Um, is The Sims trying to say my TBR card is too full? Because true, but also rude. I think it is. I'm afraid The Sims just called you out. Or maybe I did, but can I make those a little bit smaller? Because that's actually really cute. Those are like kids' books. Also, hi, BB. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, I feel like something else that we kind of need in your reading nook is a really cozy rug. Like you want to be able to also put your footsies. I was literally about to say footsies. You want to be able to put your footsies down and still have a cozy feeling, especially considering that you live in the cold up north. So, you know, it gets really cold for you. So we have to make sure. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That you have like an extra cozy rug. I want to use one of the fluffy ones, but um I'm just realizing I think this because this came with the new kit. This rug might be the only rug that has like a picture that is rotated, like that's 3D. which is actually hella confusing. Every single time I see it, I swear it's CC because none of the other all of the other rugs have like a top-down view, and this one is like from the side. And it's really confusing. Like, I like it, I think it's pretty, but it's also confusing. Maybe I'll just go for the neutral swatch. I literally only noticed it now because I was like, "What is this CC?" And then I was like, "Wait, that's not CC." What pack is it from? I think it came with the newest, the Grunge Mudroom or Grange Mudroom kit. So it's like brand new. Literally came out like 2 weeks ago. Um, okay. Something that we can do is we can actually take these family photos. Um, from here. And okay, wait. They're gonna all try to place at the top, which I'm just gonna have to fill all the slots really quickly. Because I want to place them in the bookcase. And then we're gonna change the swatch, obviously, because I don't want to have the same picture like repeating. But why is it different in the catalog? Yeah, I know, it's weird. Probably because it was made by a CC creator and it's made by Peacemaker. And I know that Peacemaker has done this with his own items as well, where he makes things 3D. But it is like slightly confusing. Okay, and then I think now that I noticed that there's a lot of slots up here, we can do a plant. But I like the family photos. Cream, black and white mostly, so no. Perfect. Perfect. I tried to, because you said in your house you mostly like neutral. I tried to add that as much as possible, but I really wanted to add a little bit of your favorite color in the bedroom. Um, and also, did you see I added this wall in the back? Because I don't know if I've ever told this to you, like if I've ever said it out loud, but I remember seeing your stream room and like specifically the wall in your background and thinking to myself, that is the most Scandinavian wall I've ever seen. I don't think like a specific pattern. Obviously, this is not exactly what you have. I think yours is a little bit more. I don't know how to explain it properly. It gives it a little bit of like a cabiny vibe. But I remember seeing that and thinking, wow, that is so Scandinavian. So I figured it would actually be kind of fun if I integrate that in here as well. Um, okay, let's see. I would like to get one of those plants that kind of falls over the edge. And I know I have it. I used it in Abu's room as well. I think this one, there's like longer versions. Yeah. Oh, but it snaps in a way. Hold on. That like goes through the cabinet, which is slightly. So I'm going to have to fill all the slots and then manually place it. So that it goes nicely on the edge. And then I have to remove these. Yeah, that works. The one I have looks like a cabinet and I can't wait to make it more modern. I actually think it looks very cozy, but I can also absolutely understand why you want to make it more modern. Um, that is completely fair. But I did like notice it. It was one of those things where I was like, oh, I have to incorporate that because it's in my brain. That's very much like you vibe. If that makes any sense. Okay, let me save, and then I want to build you a nice streaming setup, like a nice desk. Um, obviously you also stream and create. Although you haven't streamed in a while, but um, I think, or have you? And have I just completely missed it? That would be embarrassing. Like, you haven't streamed in a while, and then you're like, I literally streamed yesterday. What do you mean? Ooh, that's a very pretty cabinet. I might actually add that there, and then we can add some cutesy decoration on it. Hmm. I don't think I've ever seen a picture of your setup. I don't know if you have a very modern desk or like a more old-fashioned desk. How would you describe? Would it be more like something like this, more like IKEA, or maybe something like this that's a bit more old-fashioned but still gives a little bit IKEA, or is it more like actually like this, like really traditional? So I think that's gonna give me some direction. That's like a very basic desk. as to how I'm gonna decorate this area. But I'm actually really liking this bedroom. It is so warm and cozy and inviting. And I can only imagine what it's like to read in here. Something that I'm just realizing, we have the space anyways. So I feel like I should give you a coffee table. You streamed last week. You're getting back into it. Okay, okay. So you are only getting back into it now. It is correct that you haven't streamed in a while, right? Like, I'm not imagining things. I'm not imagining things. Please tell me I'm not imagining things. I would feel so bad. Because I remember, like, before you always streamed on Sunday, and I would very often lurk while I was, like, prepping my week and stuff like that. But I hadn't seen you for a while. So that's why I assumed. But it is true that last week I was not very available on the Sunday. So it's going to give you, like, a nice mug. And then, ooh, what if I give you, like, a little tea set? Your desk is metal, black, 2 monitors, and a PC tower on the desk. Okay, I can work with that. Metal and black. So that sounds relatively modern then. Um, let's do like a nice teapot. Oh, and there's another family photo that I can add on here. I don't know why. If you search for tea, oh, because it had the name of the item is team photo. Wow. Oh, that's so cute. Not that we're using that in this specific build, but I forgot I had that item. And then maybe we can have some like fresh teas. Like when you're reading and you want to have like a nice cup of tea, you have like some fresh teas and a teapot and stuff in your reading nook. And then your desk. Okay, so black metal, 2 monitors, and a PC tower. We can definitely make that happen. Let me just sort on colors. Black. Um I think most of the desks in The Sims are all like a wooden look. I guess that could pass for metal. It's very simple. If you look at the sides, it's definitely um more black. More black, more wood, but you don't really see the sides. Yeah, that's definitely not metal either. Interesting. I never realized that. I never realized that most of the desks in The Sims are actually like wood. Um Life has been lifing. No, that's completely fair. That is completely fair. I also feel like you had a lot on your plate with health and stuff, so it makes perfect sense. Oh, that's actually really pretty. I didn't even know I had this in my game. Not that I'm going to use that here because I feel like it's a bit too intense, but um okay, so let's see. For 2 monitors, I am actually thinking of using the Cozy Gamer kit because it comes with 2 monitors. Um and then I have like a PC tower on the desk, like a CC item. Mm, maybe I want to add it on this side. Okay, and I might have to free place it a little bit. This, if you look at this desk and then at this PC case, the PC case is huge. Like in comparison to the desk, I mean, which is kind of funny. Oh, thank you for the reminder. Yeah, I think I should be able to finish this build today, right? Also, I have 2 versions. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, I can add that. That's actually nice. That is actually nice. Oh, wait. So now I can add the glass to it. I just got here. There's nothing more in the house than a couple of these rooms. I'm literally working on it room by room. So I can't really do a whole house tour. Um, Also, hi, Hollow. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. But we're working on the bedroom for my moderator Charlotte right now. If you want to see the whole house, which you can't really see right now because my game broke everything, you can check out the YouTube playlist because I'm basically uploading all of this. New dance emote. Yeah, we've had it for since we have new emotes. So at this point, that's like a month, more than a month. Mod chat video. Only if you feel comfortable, of course. But like I wouldn't complain if you did. Because I think it would be funny. Um Also hold on. But please don't if you don't want to. Like there's literally zero. Sure. I love that you're like, why not? Fine. I mean, I still have to finish it. So okay, so there's already a microphone here. So let's add a stream deck. And maybe let's add wait, we can give you a ring light because I know that we can put the camera on it. I don't know if you have I think you have a webcam, but I said I would do it, that's true. But you never said that you would do it publicly, you know? Okay, so let's add a camera on here. So now you have the light, you have the whole setup. Yes, of course, Charlotte. I hope that kiddo feels better soon. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm happy that you like your room so far. I'm gonna try to decorate it some more. And thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope you can get a little bit more sleep than you expect. Also, hi, my God. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so, so well. I know. I feel like life has been lifing for so many people. It's been so busy for so many of us. But it's good to see you. I hope you're doing fun stuff that is keeping you like busy. Um Mod chat isn't public. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. But obviously there's a difference between like private and mod chat. Mod chat is still more like public, I guess. Um I feel like I want to add more family photos. And then I just wanted to do a quick check. Um Oh, we need a microphone. Like a proper microphone where she can practice singing because that is not represented at all now. Um and I'm just going to add like a couple more picture frames. Um Hold on. That could like represent family photos or like I don't know, photos from holidays and stuff because I like that she explicitly mentioned it because that makes me feel like it's really important. Oh, I know what I'm about to use. Like a million times. That's literally so cute. It has like actual family photos. Oh, and we need space for her cats and dogs as well. I'm just realizing this. Look at how cute that is. You practice singing in the shower. Well, in the mod mansion, you share a shower with Esther. So I'm going to give you a microphone. I'm going to give you a microphone whether you like it or not. I just feel it's so cute. Okay, one more. Honestly, I really like these picture frames. Like, they're actually adorable. Oh, a picture of a doggo. Yep, we're using that. Okay, so then, now that I said this about needing place for the cats and the dogs, I think I need to focus on that. Because we need to make sure that your cat has a nice cat tower. Like, Asterix need a good place to snooze. Um, we have quite a big bedroom, so I feel like we can focus on, like, I don't know, a nice place to chill. And then I also have, I don't know, yeah, let me see, where are they? Large bed. Although I don't think your dog is super large, right? So maybe we can go with a smaller bed, but then it almost feels weird that your cat literally has a bigger cat tree. Hold on. Why are the cat trees in The Sims always so ginormous? I need a Sims game rep because I have the Sims game cover you made for me out of everyone can wait, what, Charlotte? Huh? I am confused. I know you got a new doggo. I know. But I've obviously based on the pictures, it's sometimes hard to estimate like how big your dog is. Does that make sense? Okay, that's a cute cat tree. I like it. And I can size it down a bit, even though technically that doesn't work. We can pretend. Okay, we can have one of the food bowls here. And then I wanted to, I think, maybe I'll size this down as well because then it's like right in between. Right in between the small one and the big one. And then I can get a blue doggo bed. I think that's actually nice. This corner is a tad dark, so I would like to add another light. Um. Oh, the game cover I made. I was like, wait, what? Is displayed in the living room so I can show it off to everyone when they can come visit? Stop. That's actually really cute. I had so much fun making that. That was literally like, I had such a fun morning. For anyone who doesn't know, Charlotte recently got married, and I was asked by a really kind friend of Charlotte if I wanted to participate on a little wedding gift together with a bunch of other people that I think we like mutually all know through online communities, and I made basically like a my wedding stories cover, like the Sims expansion pack, but then specifically with Charlotte and her husband as like Sim selves at their wedding. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. And at the back it had like sort of like pack features, but the pack features were very specific to Charlotte's situation. Um and it was really fun to make because I basically did a whole photo shoot in The Sims. Like I created Charlotte and her husband um loosely because I've never seen a picture of Charlotte's husband, only stories and like, people in the chat that could help me sort of describe what he looks like. And then I obviously have seen Charlotte, so I tried to recreate her even though I'm really bad at recreating people in The Sims. And then I dressed them up for their wedding, so Charlotte had a beautiful wedding dress and everything. And then um, this mutual friend, actually was genius enough to print it and put it in an old DVD case. So there's like an actual case that has like the cover. It's brilliant. It was so well done. I really loved it. Like I really, really loved it. It was like sort of my idea was taken further and like improved 20 times over. Um, so yeah. I love that it's now in your living room. Also, that's for the cat and that's for the dog. Um, And I think this wall also deserves some love. And you said you like art, but you don't really know what style. So I'm just gonna find like a pretty picture. Um, I don't know, like something fun. Maybe like something where I can do. Okay, that's literally the same picture row. Uh, I would like to do. Why is that one frame color different? Let's actually save. That's not a bad idea. I don't like this. I like the idea, but I don't like these frames next to each other. Yes, of course, of course. I know that you already said that, like, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. So please do not feel any pressure to be here. Please, please go sleep. I know that you said that that you don't expect to catch a lot of sleep. So I totally understand that you want to make sure that you go get some rest. But thank you so much again for stopping by and hanging out. Oh, that's cute. I feel like that incorporates the blue and like the neutral colors together. That works really nicely. Um, I love this painting, right? It's super pretty. I don't use it nearly enough. Um, it is by Luddy Simmer. Um, I'm thinking, is there anything else I have, like, these portraits, but I'm not sure if that really fits. Maybe it's, like, some family pictures. Again, I feel like that is such a cute detail. Um, mm, do I like that, though? Okay, that could be cute. That's very Twilighty, which I feel like fits Charlotte very well. And then I said we needed a microphone for the singing. She says that she's a minimalist, so I also feel like I shouldn't over clutter because I don't think that would work. Um, like I think that would kind of beat the purpose. I'm trying to figure out where I want to add this microphone. Maybe I will add it like over here. Oh, that's wait. Let's go for this one I meant. Because then it's also a little bit like she can practice, but like she can look in the mirror. Um, Thank you for the stretchies. Oh, that's actually a good shout. Okay. Um, let me check. Okay, one thing that I feel like um I would like to have is maybe a little bit of clothes on the floor. Like not a lot, but she says that she doesn't own a lot of stuff, but she still considers herself a bit messy. And because we don't have a lot of clutter because she's a minimalist, I feel like I want to have some clutter sitting somewhere, but mostly like in a place where it seems like maybe she has literally just taken her clothes off from like the night before or something. Um has anyone else noticed that in cast some of the thumbnails for socks have toes? Really? I mean, toe socks exist. I'm not a big fan, but yuck, I guess. Um Okay, so here it just looks like she literally just took off her clothes yesterday, like right before she went to bed. Um, Again, not like a lot of mess, just a little bit. Other than that, I feel like maybe the clutter kit so that we can have some clutter in very specific places. Um, like she is just living in the room and she just left some things while she was, I think, comfy gamer. Hold on. And everyday clutter. Where is it? Here. And then we just have to go to show. Oh, I still have it filtered on something that I searched for. There we go. Um, because we talked about the Sims game. I guess we can have that on here. Like that could be the Sims game that I made for the wedding. Um, the socks ones on the Sims are not toe socks. Oh, okay. Well, then that's very yucky. Then I understand that you're not super excited about it. I was thinking maybe like some post-its or something on the desk, as if she was just writing something down. Um, and maybe here on the desk, we could have like another cup, but like an older cup, like the one that she used but hasn't really cleaned up yet. And then I think we also have an open book that works. I think basically any clutter that just makes it feel like, you know, she's actively spending time in this room. That just makes sense. Uh, Maybe we can have the phone and the keys on there. I guess maybe having like headphones on the desk could also make sense. What about slippers? I already have them. Look, they're sitting right next to the place where she took off her clothes. I'm very against toe socks on my own toes, but I think it would be funny to have some in The Sims, but don't catfish me like that and then give me a jump scare. No, that's fair. That is fair. I remember as a kid, I had toe socks. Um, I also remember actively hating them because it was a sensory hell. But at the same time, I loved how quirky they were. Like, I loved how stupid it was, but I also hated it. So it was like a very weird double feeling of I want to wear my toe socks, but also don't want to wear my toe socks, you know? Like it's a weird experience. Um exactly, like sensory nightmare but objectively hilarious. Especially because the kids in my class really did not understand why on planet Earth I would be wearing those socks. Um like they visually were like confused about it, which made me want to wear them even more. I thought it was really funny. Okay, we can have like some magazines sort of chilling on the little bench as if, I don't know, she maybe just was carrying them around and she dropped them there. Um okay, and then something that I don't think she has but could be kind of fun is like actually a Sims poster. Uh, because I felt like that corner was a bit empty. Because they don't fit. Oh yeah, I can imagine that being really annoying. Oh, I never thought about that. But if you have short toes, obviously the socks would just literally have like additional fabric. Um, I had the rainbow ones too, and it was amazing. Like I don't know why, but the rainbow part made it so much better. But I think this might be it. Um, I could actually add, hold on, this could be super cute. What if we add like a little camera and then we have this one as well? Because she likes family pictures so much. She has like a camera and a little printer. Oh, that's actually adorable. Okay, let me do a double check. So her favorite color is blue, but her house is more neutral colors. Her hobbies are reading books, writing, gaming, and music. I think she has like a good amount of space for all of the hobbies. She would say that she's a minimalist. She doesn't own a lot, but she's still very messy. I think considering that the fact that she has kids, there's no like kids clutter in this room. It's very much Charlotte's and a little bit Tom's room, I would say. But I do think that you can still see by all the family pictures and stuff that she's definitely a parent. Um, like she said, she would love to have some family photos as they mean a lot. She would love to have a reading nook, and she does not want her work to be represented, so we made sure that it's not in there at all. She loves art, but she doesn't have a specific type. I think we sort of worked that out with art that is relatively neutral or tied to her hobbies. Her dog Emilio, or now her dog Lewis, and her cat Asterix both have a nice spot in the room as well. And she says no plants other than plastic, so all Charlotte's plants are plastic. But yeah, I think that's it. I know that stream reset so that I've only been live for an hour, but I think that's it. I think I'm going to save. I'm going to stop the recording. And that was the last. That was the last bit of the mod mansion. And Lena didn't believe in you. Okay, all honesty, I didn't believe in me. I was like, I'm gonna fake it until I make it, but I didn't think I could actually do it. I was full on prepared that tonight at the end of stream, I would be like, haha, joke's on me. We need another stream. Like, I legit believe that. Um, this is 8 months of work. A lot of Sims drama for losing half of the mansion and everything, but we did it. Every single mod got their room in the mod mansion. And even though it doesn't look like it, we still have all the videos to prove that there is a lot of fun things to do. The first video for the bedrooms with like commentary and stuff is going live this Tuesday, and then I'm posting all the videos after. Let's go! I want to hear Brian say it. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Hollow, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Absolute slay, thank you. I can't believe we did it. This has been by far one of the biggest build projects I have ever done, especially considering all the crashes and issues we had. But I loved it still. Like I struggled a bit with motivation when we lost it because I just felt really sad about it, but I really, really enjoyed getting to know the mods better. I really enjoyed all of you guys getting to know the mods better, all the conversations that we've had based on this project of like people sharing their preferences and stuff like that in chat when we were talking about foods and interior decoration and stuff. It's just been a really cool experience. And I'm happy that we'll have the YouTube video so that I like in maybe a year time I can go back and watch this whole process. Um we need to copy paste the new rooms in the old recording. That is very unrealistic. Unfortunately, I wish that was possible, but even with like proper video edit magic, I don't think that would happen because I don't have the right angles of all the rooms everywhere all the time. Um but it's fine. It is fine. With all the videos together, we'll pretend that there's a full version available somewhere in the universe. I'm happy that at least the shell was available still, that I uploaded that to the gallery because it allowed me to actually still build like the rest of the mansion, like the rest of the rooms and stuff um in here. Because I feel like if I hadn't done that, I don't know. Um I feel like I would have probably given up if we didn't have the shell anymore. Then I would have been like, how am I going to finish it? But now I'm like, yeah, we did that. We did that, chat. You guys kept me going. So thank you. Um, you'll be able to use the videos to recreate. I mean, I could technically do that if I really wanted to, but I have spent so much hours on this that I think at this point I'm also like really, really, really okay moving on to a next build. Um, I have so many fun building ideas. Like later this month, I'm gonna do. I still have to get the supplies, but I'm gonna do a Pippi Longstocking cosplay. So I'll be having like two little braids going like and I'll try to wear, like, the costume if I can find it. Otherwise, I'll wear something that it, like, resembles it. And then we're gonna build the Pippi Longstocking house, which I'm very excited for. That's gonna be such a fun build because it's such a weird house. Yes. Yes. Although I didn't know it was called that in English. I only know the Dutch name, which is Villa Kakelbond. But we're gonna build her villa. Yeah. In cosplay. Like, I'll be wearing cosplay for the first stream, and we'll probably need, like, a couple of streams to finish it. Um, Is it called Vila Vilicula? I probably butchered that really bad, but I'll try to look up how to say it. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then we're gonna do a book inspired build. I just have to decide which one because I think I might not want to do a humongous build because it might again take really long. And I feel like it is entertaining to do a build for a while. Like maybe 2 weeks is fine. But, like, I don't think I wanna do a project 8 months anytime in the future, especially knowing that Girly Pop season 3 is gonna happen sometime soon, and I just have a couple of other things I also wanna do, like other games or, Not So Berry Challenge. We're gonna get back to it on Wednesday, given that all of the mods I need for it are working and updated. We're gonna get back into the storytelling for the Not So Berry because that has also been a really long time since we've done that, and I'm very, very, very excited for it. Um, so yeah, but it's so weird. I actually finished it with time to spare. I didn't even go overtime for stream today. That feels new. I've never had that before. I'm always like trying to cram in the last little bits before the end of stream, and now I'm like, I just finished the build. It's done. You really did, Lena. I'm not even joking, like, You made it, like, a little bit competitive, and that made me want to finish it. What do we do now? I guess I'm just gonna go find someone to raid and, like, wrap up my workday a little bit on time today, because I have therapy in the morning, so I actually have to wake up quite early. So I'm not mad that I can actually, like, go to bed on time. Lena cracked the code, you really did. You were like, "You have an ADHD brain, so you probably need motivation." And also tomorrow we're doing a long co-working stream, so we're doing 9 hours. So I figured it's actually kinda nice if today I can take a bit of a rest. Uh, I wonder how long she how one wow. I wonder how long she'll be live for. She's offline. So my list of people currently streaming is actually not up to date. Let me refresh. Um, Hope to catch you for co-working tomorrow. I hope so too. I'll be live, like I said, for 9 hours, so there should be plenty of time. Um, that's what I was doing, motivating you. I never doubted you. True. Fair enough. Fair enough. Uh, I see someone we haven't rated in a while, and they are playing the very veggie. Oh, that's actually really nice. Let's go here. Um, they're super, super lovely. And like I said, they're playing the very veggie. They are on the second generation. So they're doing some gameplay. And this is someone we haven't been able to raid in a while. So I think this is going to be super, super fun. If you're hanging out here, feel free to join our Discord. It's where I post my streaming schedule. It's where you can stay in touch with the community. It's where you can get access to our Minecraft server. It's like the place to be if you enjoy hanging out in this community and want to hang out a bit more outside of stream hours. If you want to follow me on any of my other socials, I'm very active on specifically my Sims YouTube or like my Cozy Gaming YouTube and my Instagram. I actually posted a picture today of my setup. I did a huge makeover of my setup. I can speak. So if you want to go check it out, it is on my Instagram. And yeah, that's where I was planning to go after this. See, I just read your mind passed out. I was like, I knew. I knew. And then I was like, let me take you there. But if you're going to come along on this raid, feel free to copy and paste one of the raid messages. We have ones with emotes and we have ones without emotes that you can use. We're going to go say hi to B. Like I said, B is absolutely wonderful. Such a such a wonderful person. Very cozy, very good vibes. Also, iced coffee. You can use the ones with the green leaves. Otherwise, it doesn't like use the emotes if you're not subscribed to the channel. You can use the one with the little green leaves, and then it should actually copy and paste the emotes. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is very nice to see you. Certified cutie. Exactly. Exactly. And also just really like cozy, low sensory vibes. So it's perfect if you kind of just want to wind down from your day and you just want to vibe and chill. It's like a really good vibe. So I'm sure you will love it over there. I'll be back, like I said, tomorrow with co-working, long co-working stream, and I'll be back with more Sims on Wednesday. I'm gonna try not so berry, but again, a lot of the mods, like a lot of the mods are broken. So I'm gonna have to see if I can get it up and running. Otherwise, I might continue with the build, like the random build that we started. I don't know, Alma. I don't know why it's not copying. Are you on mobile, perhaps? Sometimes mobile's a bit weird with copying messages, but otherwise you can use it just as a text. That works as well. That is also fun, you know. It's still sharing the raid love. But yeah, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you have a great rest of your time zone.